Wow. Welcome everyone to a very rare Brickitect live stream. I had to go back in time to see how far it's been since I last did one of these. And YouTube's saying 4 months. I feel like it's been longer than that, but I'm back and I'm ready to get to work. If you're wondering what we're doing today, this is kind of a follow-up on several videos that I've done here on the channel recently. And by recently, I mean, well, probably back before summer started or right around that time. I got this $200 vintage lot that you see down here. And I am in the process of sorting this by color to make it easier to build all of these sets that you see up here. So that is what I'm working on, and I thought instead of me just sitting here and doing this, why not go live and hang out with you and chat with you guys? I want to welcome everybody, and we get the chats lighting up. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to be here to hang out. Hope everyone had a great summer. I didn't see much of you here on this channel, but if you're a Greg's World enthusiast, we're certainly active over there. And that's kind of how things work. It's kind of a seasonal thing. Now that we're out of that season and back into school, which if you're wondering, that's where Clark Mann is, of course. He is in school right now. He'll be out shortly though, probably about an hour or so, but that's about as long as I have to stream. I'm doing the grind, if you will. I know some of you guys are really into sorting. A lot of you were into organizing. I'm gonna bring some more lighting over here so you can see this better. We're gonna be doing just that today. I gotta get this stuff organized so we can build these sets because I don't wanna have to go dig through thousands of pieces. I wanna make it easy. And Clark's excited. He's stoked to be building these, so I just can't wait to do this. I did a YouTube short today kind of showcasing what we have here and what the plan is with it all. So if you want to watch that, you can get a better look at all the sets that we have. And you can also weigh in on which one you'd like to see built first because I'm a little overwhelmed. But yeah, it's a good problem to have, right? Like what better way to be overwhelmed than how and where am I going to start building all these awesome vintage Lego sets? Let's go, baby. So I want to say hi to everybody. Yeah, we're doing a live stream. We're in it. Why not, right? So hopefully the shot's okay. You're going to see my arms mostly. We got a spiral staircase. I remember seeing one of these in dark gray as a kid. My neighbor had it, and I was just like, that's such a cool piece. If you're wondering, and maybe why I'm so excited about all this, I didn't have much of this as a kid. I'll show you the castle that I had. You're gonna be sad for me when you see like the only one that I had. I don't even know if it's in this pile. It's literally this one. Maybe I should start with this because this was my castle. Meanwhile, this kid, dude, like, parents must have been rich. He's freaking stacked with all these sets and stuff. Like, what in the heck? Thanks, my parents. No, they did the best they could. And I had a lot of Lego, and it forced me to be creative with Lego, which is kind of what I think Lego is all about. It's about taking these pieces, not necessarily just building this, but being like, okay, now I've got some castle pieces. What else can I make? But yeah, this was my castle, 6059. That was it. And I still remember this. Like, I remember all of this. Those were the good old days. Some of you youngsters are looking at this like, man, that's a garbage set. But when you're 6 years old, that's fire right there. John, thank you so much for the super chat though, my friend. He says, get yourself a Happy Meal on behalf of John's Bricks. Thanks, buddy. Did you see the new Happy Meal toys? Well, I don't know if they're new anymore, but I took Clark and his buddy to McDonald's one day that I was watching them doing what I'd like to say a respectable babysitter would do. And that's to take the kids to McDonald's. And the McDonald's Happy Meals were like a throwback of like, I guess it's like throwback to McDonald's. Like there was a celebration of all things McDonald's. And I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you for that, bro. I don't know if $1.99, like I think when I was a kid, you could get a, you could get a Happy Meal for that. I think, how much are they these days? Probably like freaking $5-6 if it's McDonald's. I think last time Clark and I went there to get a meal, we each got like just a normal meal. I think we dropped like almost $20. Like what the heck, dude? Welcome to the live stream and adults ranting about the prices of things. I say, you know what I say when prices are high? Just like I say with Lego, vote with your wallet. Vote with your wallet. You can complain until you're blue in the face. They won't get the message until you vote with your wallet. Speaking of voting with your wallet, vote with your wallet on a dragon. Check that out. He's not complete. We do, oh yeah, I can make him complete actually. At least a part of him. He's got the Dragion wings. I think they might go the other way though. We've got, does that go that way or that way? I don't know. We've got a couple of them. Oh, we got another super chat though from our friend Chris. Hey, I don't have the things popping up on the screen, but we can fly you in here and do this. Chris says, who needs the new Black Pearl? We got classic pirates here. Heck yeah, brother. Who needs it? I mean, don't answer that. Don't answer that. We got Black Pearl at home. That's what I'm saying. Look at these pieces though. Goodness gracious. I'm so lucky to have gotten this. I actually feel bad about like talking her down. When she first took the pictures of this, there was just like 2 pictures and I wasn't sure what her goal was to like get rid of it or what it was. She just said like, does Greg have any interest in this? And Cody was like, how much do you want to, or Mrs. Brickitect, she was like, how much do you want to offer for this? And I said, oh, see if she'll take $50, you know, cause I'm a yard sale cheapskate. I mean, look at this guy. Does this look like a guy that pays full price for Lego? Anyways, she's like, well, let me think about it. And then she came back at 250 and I was like, okay, she's not in the, I'm trying to get rid of this from the attic gang. She's in the, I'm trying to make some moolah. So I said 200. I pulled the bud man. You know, the bud man always tries to like meet you in the middle. Like the bud man would take if you were selling him a $5 bill for $1, he'd ask if you take 50 cents for it. So I said 200 and she agreed. And like after we got into it and then I found like all of this stuff at the bottom and outside of it being dusty, there was just so much, including all the minifigs, which I just cleaned over there. I felt kind of bad. Cody can take her out for dinner or something. Take her to McDonald's with John's $1.99. That's what we'll do. Hey, we got another super chat though. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting us. That's from Lego Master with the 3, 99 cents. Thank you, brother, sister. Thank you, friend, I should say. Okay, let me put you back here. I won't make everybody all sick with me waving my camera around like a madman. I'm just having fun. We just turned into a Brickitect video. Congratulations, it finally happened. Didn't happen. I'm shooting a video of this too, by the way. Like we're doing a little bit of everything. I think the way I'm doing this, I found a use for these. Shout out Dave. He turned me onto these things. You can't buy these anymore. They're from Michaels. And I was using these inside my drawers to like separate Lego pieces out. And it worked for a while, but then I just wanted everything like all together eventually because it was kind of a pain. So I stopped using them, but I thought this would be perfect for this. So like with black pieces, I'm sorting these by color, by the way. You know, you could put that in there and you could put plates and we'll just kind of do this up. I've got a whole ton of these. But for now, for the purpose of what we're doing here, I'm just sorting everything by color. This is just the beginning of this. Like if you think in this pile is it, and once I'm done with this, we're gonna live happily ever after. Not so much. I mean, we could dream, and that doesn't even really show just how much is in there. So I'm gonna be busy doing this. I don't think I'm gonna live stream the whole thing. I wouldn't want to make you endure that. But, you know, for now, I thought, why not, right? Why not? I'm here doing this. I had a very busy day today. This was supposed to happen at like noon, but then I had like all these ideas. I'm like, oh, I want to capture this moment in time by doing a YouTube short, just kind of showing like the before. Like this is the haul that we got. These are all the manuals. This is what we're about to get into. And to me, it's kind of like a little journal entry. And, that was, man, YouTube shorts are so easy, man. Like it was just like, you know, just like showcasing it. And then I uploaded it and it uploaded in like 30 seconds. I'm like, man, this is what I've been missing out on. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea. And me personally, I don't really, I'm not into short form content. My favorite videos, and I could like, this is going against like all you youngsters out there. I'd rather watch a video that's 30 minutes long than 30 seconds long. And I know I'm in the old man minority on that, but I really love long, boring content. I really do. Like I somehow got in this algorithm of watching people restore like vehicles. They'll buy a car for like $200. It's completely like destroyed. And then they spend the next hour in the video like fixing it all up. And I'm not even a mechanic or anything, but I just find that kind of stuff fascinating. So like that's the kind of content I want to watch. I don't do any TikTok. I did it briefly for a bit. And then like, I just stopped watching it one day. And then I realized it wasn't really like improving my life at all. I wasn't like gaining anything from it. But the YouTube algorithm, because I've been on YouTube so long, it just feeds me the stuff that I love. So that's kind of That's why I don't really do many shorts. But being that I'm not like a Lego reviewer, and I hold that note. Lego Masters has been watching since the start. Oh my gosh, you're what we call a survivor. Love the channel. Love you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. Thank you so much, oh. What was I saying? I'm not like a Lego reviewer, and when I build this setup, I'm not going to be like, okay, guys, this is Lego set 6059, and you'll notice the intricacies of the arch over the door here. That's just not me. I think I might just do it as a short and be like, hey, just built this set. Okay, bye. I don't know. I can't review Lego sets. I just suck at it. And like I've tried reviewing stuff before. Oh, if you want to know what I'm throwing things into, I got an animal bin. Hey, that's pretty cool. I tried doing reviews before. Like if I try to review something, we'll throw the horses in here. I just find myself wanting to perfect it. And I'll do like this, say the same thing like 600 times in a row. And then it takes me like an hour to do the first 30 seconds of a video. And I just can't live life that way. That's why I like live streaming. This could seem kind of scary. It could seem like there's no going back, but for me, I need this because I don't have to worry about editing myself, you know? And I find like with me, I don't really care about people being professional. I'd much rather you just be yourself. You're a good person, and gosh darn it, people like you. So just be yourself. You don't have to be Mr. Professional. You don't have to get everything right all the time. And I think in making mistakes, and like honest mistakes, it just shows people that you're a real person, you know? And that's how we all are, right? Like it's crazy to like, you know, you make a mistake in your video. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am not a fan of making mistakes because if you make a mistake on YouTube, literally everybody and their grandsister will let you know that you screwed up and they'll all tell you about it. But you know what? It is what it is. And you just roll with it. But yeah, don't make a mistake online. People, they'll come for you. They'll come for you. But yeah, I find it best if you position yourself not as an expert, but just as maybe a guy sharing his Lego collecting journey with his son. I think that's a much better place to be, at least for me. I do appreciate the experts though, because you're not going to come to me for a review. Like you're thinking about buying a set, you're not coming to me. You're going to go to M&R. That's a guy that's an expert. Like if I'm thinking about buying a Star Wars set and I'm on the fence, I'm going to Ryan's channel and I'm going to be like, what does he have to say? He's literally built and bought every Lego Star Wars set that man's ever seen. What's this dude have to say about it? Me, I'm like, man, you know, I built a castle. The castle was fun. Okay, bye. Yeah. Anyways, we all have our things, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how I justify it. Here's my piles. Can you see them? I don't know what I'm doing with the camera. I can almost see the chat. The horse barding is money if clips aren't broken. Let me take a look. I didn't even know that's what it was called. It's a barding. See, you learn something new every day. I'll tell you, dude, like this stuff was not played with. I think it was built. And Liz, who we bought this from, she said her mom ended up building these sets. Like they were her brother's collection. And he had the mom build them, which is like bizarre to me as like a kid that loves Lego. And oh, we have the headpiece as well here. So that's a bard. Is that what that is? Yeah, she built it, and then I think they just went on display because they were dusty as heck. Could be because there was no like top on the bin. Like this is the bin right here. There was no lid on it or anything, which sucks. So I had to spend a lot of time cleaning this stuff. Everything went through the ultrasonic cleaner. In fact, I'll show you here. Let me get my brown pile. I just did the minifigs yesterday. Clark and I did the video kind of showcasing all the minifigs, and I was like, oh, I think I forgot to clean them. So I put them in these bags. I run them through the ultrasonic cleaner. I got the Islanders and Pirates in here, and the Castle guys are in here. I'll give you a little sample. These are still kind of damp, but it's nice when you put them inside bags like this so they don't go through. See, you can see how wet he is. I should probably take them out of here and maybe set them out so they dry off a little better. But man, there's a stockpile of minifigs in here. This is, there will never be a point in my life, mark my words, there will never, ever, ever, and I'm comfortable saying this, there will never, ever, 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 ever be a Lego score that I get anywhere in history that beats this. Like, it's just not gonna happen. You're never gonna find this like at a yard sale out in the wild. Never gonna happen. The only way that it would happen is if like one of our fans was like, willed us their Lego collection like on their deathbed. It's like the only way that this would ever happen again. So I'm just soaking this in, man, because this will never happen again. But you never know. What's an ultrasonic cleaner? I did a video on it. If you go back, it's honestly not far back because I kind of fell off after that. But it's like it's a metal thing. I can show you. Why don't I take you on a tour? As long as you promise not to look at my mess everywhere else that I have up here. Just don't look at my mess. I mean, even over here, don't look. This is an ultrasonic cleaner. And you can see, like, the last thing I cleaned, look how good this thing's clean. See how dirty that is? In fact, I gotta dump this water out. Check this out. So we'll drain that. I cleaned, this train was like disgusting. And I was like, I wonder if the cleaner could clean that. Came out pretty good. Still a little rust on the axles there. Deb got this at a yard sale and I was just like, oh dude, that's kind of cool actually. But yeah, I put them in these bags. This I just set in there. But you turn this thing on and it uses warm water and ultrasonic sound waves to like vibrate the dirt and dust off things. Isn't that fascinating? So I bought that back in the spring and it's been wonderful. Like I used it to clean all these parts and it was so cool. If you want to see the video on it, I did a couple of them, I think. You can go back. Don't do it now if you're watching this live, but you can go back and see it. It's kind of a cool thing. Like I used to, my old technique was to like take a soapy water and a scrub or like a toothbrush and I would scrub every piece. Like I'd get in there and I'd be like this and that piece would be done. I pick up another one. Those days are done, my friends. We're over that. I throw just a bunch of those in the bag, run them through the ultrasonic cleaner, and life is good. Mark says he uses one to clean silver. It's great. Yeah, that's where I kind of started doing it. In fact, I'm going to make you a mod, Mark. I started using Cody's ultrasonic cleaner she got for her jewelry, and it was just this tiny thing, and I was like, let me just try this out. And I was like, oh my gosh, what have I been missing my entire life? So then, of course, oh man, that thing's really going. I went super big, and I got that giant one off Amazon, and I haven't looked back. I was trying to figure out how big I want to go. I was like, I have to store this thing somewhere. I was going to go like massive, but that works. I don't think I had a blue one of these before. I've had like brown, I've had red. I don't think I've had blue. So that's a nice addition to the collection as my Grievous comes out. Wyatt says, dang, that's really cool. I got to watch that video. My only concern would be if it would like damage the prints or anything. No, dude, I ran everything through, including these with stickers on them. All good. It's worth the investment if you have a lot of, like if your Lego stuff needs cleans, or if you get, like if you're like me and you go to yard sale lots and you come across stuff that's like really disgusting, check this out. Anybody, anyone on this? A Bard? If this isn't called a Bard, I'm gonna look like a fool. We have this one too. This stuff's just immaculate. Janelle says, great for cleaning the metal trains. Just don't try cleaning the wooden Thomas trains. Yeah, I don't think I would put the wood in there. Obviously, you don't want to put anything electronic in there. Although I did by mistake, I put a shredder that has batteries in them in there. But I just let it dry out, and he works just fine now. So don't put like your don't put your iPhone in there. Don't put video games in there. Anything non-electronic is fine. Hey, we need a blue pile. Our blue pile begins. Let's all celebrate. Take a moment here. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate you all for barding. It's a barding. I'm sorry. It's not a bard. That's the guy that plays the little musical instrument, correct? Ed's letting me know. See, this is why I need you here, Ed. B says, I miss this type of sorting content. I watched for all 3 months till you stopped. This is what you want in your life? You want to see me sort? Okay, you got it. There's a part of me, because I can never do anything a little bit. I'm like, what if I just went live for like 30 minutes every day? But then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get destroyed. How about I just do it whenever it strikes me? I think that's probably the best policy. But I'm back on the channel though, right? Like this summer, we were of course doing a lot of other stuff. And I got to figure out which way I want these wings. Let me put these dragon wings on. I think they're gonna go like this. Yeah, it's the only way, right? That'd be like a bat style. We've just been doing all kinds of summer stuff, and I'm like, well, I was feeling super guilty about this channel because I know we got people watching. At least I was hoping that they would still watch. And yesterday, Clark went to school, and I was like, okay, today's the day. Today's the day the channel comes back. Can you put fire in his mouth too? Is there a way to do that? That'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, you can. Dude, I never had one of these dragons before. Dude, look at that. That is sick. I love that. And I said in today's video, I was so excited when I made my video yesterday. And everybody was so supportive. They're like, hey man, I'm glad you took a break. Had summer with your kid. And now we're back at it. Everybody's excited. Are these wings the right way? Let me know. If I have those on backwards, I'll flip them around. We got lots of treasure chests. We got lots of cannons. I'm going to put the treasure chests. I'll just put them over there for now. I have an animal bin. You think that the parrot would go in there? I think so. The dragon is cool. Yeah. Missed you this summer. I had to watch old videos. I never recommend going back too far. You go back far enough, the videos start getting real bad on my channels. All of them. Like if you go back more than like 2 days, just terrible. Garbage. I wouldn't recommend them. Oh, I want to show something else to you guys too. Let me know how you like the shot. Do you like it where it's at now, or do you want it moved? Because we can definitely switch things up. Check this out. The armory. We got all the stuff. Isn't that neat? We got all these cool things in here. How rare is that? I mean, forget all this stuff. Bardings, Ed, who cares about that? Have you ever seen an ultra rare orange brick separator in your life? This is like, you've heard of Mr. Gold. He's got nothing on this. Take that, Ed. Take that. I'm just messing around. That's an old joke. If you go back in the videos, you've seen that one. We've run that one pretty hard, I think. The first one were reviews. Yeah, I tried. I remember getting this box of Lego at Toys R Us, and I still have it. I was gonna break it down and part it out, but I was like, I can't. It kind of has like a piece of history. Not like there's ever gonna be like a Brickitect museum of history or whatever, but I'm like sentimental. That gets me into trouble so much. Nostalgia, being sentimental. I saved so many things, boxes, of course. So rare, rarer than Cloud City Boba. Exactly. If anybody wants to trade, though, I'd be up for a trade. If you want to make that happen. Speaking of trading things, Brickitect stickers still available. If anybody wants one for free, excluding postage, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. I think I made a whole video on how to do it. You'd have to look it up. I did a restock. I've been giving away to people that buy from my eBay store and stuff. But if you would like a sticker in the mail, I'd love to send you one. You just got to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope with your stuff on it, and I will put it in there and send it back out to you. Although I do have Yami and Pab getting my mail now, so it might be a little bit of a delay. We also have a bat in here. I like these bats. Pretty cool. Camera does not too bad of a job at focusing close up on that, eh? How close can we? Nope, that's it. Right there. It kind of felt like Bob Ross from it, so we're just going to get a little bat, a little yellow ochre. We're just going to paint that. Happy little bats. There's only happy little bats. No accidents. Just happy little bats. Or wait, no mistakes. Just happy little accidents. That guy's a legend. I wish I could be that calm and chill. Did I get all this? How did I get all the sails so clean? I did them in warm, soapy water. And they all turned out real nice. Like they were so browned up. And some of these already are, but they turned out great. And I'm very pleased. The only one I'm not super happy with is this one. I don't know if it was like this when I got it or if I did that, but this one required some extra cleaning. I put like a stain remover on it and it kind of faded that bad boy out a little bit, but no complaints on my behalf because these are looking crispy as a Frisbee and I'm very happy. So yeah, we got lots of sails there and I just needed to build the boats to put them on. That's something I didn't have as a kid. I had a police boat, but I never had a Lego Pirates boat. And the only one that I have now, it's actually up here on the shelf. I'll take you on a grand tour. This is the only boat that I have currently. If you're wondering what the heck my setup is, it's just like whenever I build something, it just kind of ends up there. So in this case, we've got the BMW Technic motorcycle by a ship. Yeah, I don't have to explain it. It's just it's the setup. Oh boy. So I'm thinking about, and this is going to sound crazy, I'm thinking about like taking out Ninjago City and maybe some more of this stuff. And I want to make a wall of just my action figures from when I was a kid, in an effort to not only like appreciate them and like enjoy their looks and stuff, but also because I want Clark to have the opportunity to play with them. Right now, all my action figures are in a bin in the storage room of Doom. And it's like, what's the purpose of this? I saved these my entire life. I was thinking like maybe my kid would want to play with them someday. Well, my kid has more toys than I have now. Why don't I put them on display, get it looking awesome, and then I'm like, dude, whatever's on there, if you want to pull it off and play with it, go ahead and enjoy, right? That's what I think that's the purpose of having a collection. It's not to sit on. It's not to, I mean, it's one thing having things on your wall or on a shelf and you get to enjoy it and appreciate it. But if it's in a storage room or even a storage unit, it's silly, right? And I'm trying to tell myself that. I'm trying to tell myself that about Lego boxes. I just save them because it's like, you know, someday I might sell these things, and if I have the box, it's going to be worth more. In the meantime, I've got just tons of Lego boxes. And I've got tons of sets in storage, and it's like, why do I have these things? I'm not enjoying these. Even these sets, like, I might sell these sets off. Like, once my joy in this was the acquisition of it, it's this process, as much as this may look boring and like unappealing entirely to you, I enjoy this. This is like, for me, this is like satisfying. But when I'm done building these sets, what then? You know, like, am I just going to sit it somewhere? Am I going to look at it? Maybe, you know, maybe I'll sell them off. Maybe I'll let someone else enjoy them, appreciate it. You know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't really want to be in the business of just like collecting Lego sets anymore. I just want to like build, and I want to enjoy it. I want to get deals. I want to have fun. I want to find Lego scores. I want to get my stuff organized. A guy can dream. A guy can dream. Yeah. Janelle says, my vintage Fisher Price Little People sets are played with and loved by all my preschoolers. You know, I've been looking all summer for those. I saw a Little Tykes, I don't know if Little Tykes is the same thing or if it's similar, but there was like a Little Tykes play box. It was like a toy box. I saw that, but I haven't seen any Fisher Price Little People. I've seen very little Lego. My next yard sale haul on Greg's World, my next yard sale video, I should say, I do have a Lego haul in there that turned out to be pretty nice. And I'm like debating whether I should like make a little edit of it. Maybe I will. I'll put that on Brickitect, because not everybody's on both channels. I do think there's a lot of like cross-pollination between our vlog channel and this. So you really hadn't been without videos all summer if you subscribe to both, but some of you guys are just Lego peeps, and that's cool. So I'll show you what I got. It was $10 is all I spent. It's nothing like this, so don't get your hopes up like I won the lottery or anything, but in what seemed to be a year of Lego drought, I actually found some Lego, and I was happy to secure that. Like years past, man, I'm finding like entire collections for no money at all, and I don't know if I just bought all the Lego in Pennsylvania, but it's hard to come across these days. I'm not having the best of luck, but then again, I really don't need to be buying anything more. Like I see my buddy Joel out there, and sometimes him and his dad find stuff, and I'm just like, I'm always so thankful that he bought it instead of me, because I'm like, this dude, if you don't know Joel, he's Eggstream on here. He lives locally, and like it's kind of crazy how connected we all are. But he's just like this. He's a teenager. I don't know how old he is exactly, but he's a really sweet kid, and I love it when he finds Lego scores. Makes me happier for him to find them than for me, because I know when I get it, it's probably just going to go in the storage room and sit for years until I start organizing it. But when he gets it, it's like, dude, let's go. makes me happy for him, you know. Okay, we're almost done with our first pile. You guys still with me? Anybody still awake? Are we surviving this together? I hope so. Some of you, for some reason, like this. We got our piles. Now I need a place to put all this, and I'm thinking that my little drawers are not going to be enough. Let me go to plan B, I think, here. I've got a couple empty drawers in the studio, believe it or not. I've got one up there. There's two. We got two more. I think I could take the black parts and put them aside. That way we have a little bit of space. It became a Brickitect video once again, of course. Let's just do this. Can you guys want to see the disaster that this will do? I need some space to work, so these will go in here. And I'm probably gonna have to get bigger containers, but my plan with this, if you're wondering like, well, why are you just doing by color? When we go on to Bricklink to inventory these sets, let's say I want to inventory this. They don't have the inventories in these sets like they do these days. But on Bricklink, which is what I use, especially if I need to order any parts, everything's organized by color. So we say we start with black, for example. I'm gonna go to this bin and we'll start pulling out like all the parts that we need for it. And if I'm missing a part, I'll just add it to my wanted list, and then we'll just keep going down through, and I'll probably do a couple sets at a time. And then I'm gonna commission Clark Man, who wants to do the only part that he considers fun of this process. It wasn't the cleaning, it wasn't the sorting, it was the actual building. So he's going to help me build these sets, which is awesome. I think that's gonna be so much fun doing that together. And we'll hopefully be able to reconstruct a whole bunch of these. I know I keep focusing on this set. Maybe I should get a more impressive one out for you guys. What would be an impressive one? Oh, how about this? And there's more in here too. This one's cool. Check that out. There's a dragon and a wizard fighting. Dude. No barding. Where's the barding at, Ed? They're missing it. So yeah, we'll try to do that. And I'm pretty sure this one's in there. That's sick though. This is peak Lego in my opinion. Although I just saw that Soundwave set that came out. Oh, it's glorious. In fact, I was thinking about making a video. Maybe you guys would want to see it. Like sets that I want to get from 2025 because I really haven't bought much this year. Get out of there, green piece. We'll just get these aside. The gray and the black are going to take up the most space. I'm just going to kind of get those out of the way. And maybe we can put the yellow in one of these. I need space to work. These are all like suctioned in here. Late 80s until mid 90s was peak. Yeah. I mean, it's tough though because now they have so many specialized parts and the sets look so good. Like if you look back, I know that one of my favorite sets is the Volkswagen Beetle. The light blue one. But if you look back at the old Beetle they did before that, I guess this is considered put that under yellow. We'll separate these. That thing was all janky looking. And you can do so much more today, but I love the imagination that was required back, we'll call it in the day. Like, you know, you get classic pieces and you have to make a car out of it. You know, it's a rectangle, but to you, it's a BMW, you know? Am I gonna get the new Lego Black Pearl? They're telling me I don't need it now. Chris says, who needs a Black Pearl when you got this stuff? That's what they're telling me. I'd say my most wanted unreleased set so far is gonna be the Game Boy. I'm day one, dude. So whatever Lego we're sorting or organizing that week, we're gonna be buying the Game Boy. I can't wait. When does that come out? Does anybody have a date on that? Because I need to prepare myself. And also, I'm considering this a gray piece, I guess. It's kind of has red. No, I'll put it with the animals. We'll put that with the horses just to be safe. And I think I'll do that with these parts too. And I guess the bird will go in there. Oh, if I'm doing that, do the saddles go in there too? I'm getting carried away with that. I think we'll just stop there. Okay, I've got a little bit of space there. Let's put the yellow and white pieces in. We'll put the flags in with the white. There's a system here, okay? Trust me. I'm a Lego enthusiast. And we'll put, we'll just go and put yellow in here. We got a system. And I'll get into the chat before I jump into the next thing, because I know I can't really see it too well. I've been building with my dad's 80s and 90s sets of Legos. I've been enjoying it. Oh, that's awesome, dude. See, that's what keeping a collection's about. Let your kid build with it, then they can enjoy it too. And then as a dad, you can be like, oh yeah, that was like my favorite set. Good stuff. Hey, let's do a blue one too while we're at it. I guess the end of my video today, I'll just kind of show how far we progressed. There's a mellow cat though. A mellow cat appearance. All right, I'm gonna put these. I know the camera work kind of blows here, but we'll put that in with the animals, and all of these will go in here. I'll even put. I guess I'll put the wheels in there too. That kind of works for me. There's for some reason a head in here. I think we found that later, and we'll put. There's all kinds of Lego money in here too. I wish it was real money that I found, but yeah, that's cool. We also have some banners and stuff. Some flags. These things can get a little pricey too. Ed would probably know. They can get a little pricey. So we'll set that aside. I do have another one of these as well that we can use if things get a little crazy. I guess we'll put the brown in there. We have a system. I'll put the brown in this. The gray we'll just kind of keep off to the side. I think this is going to work, at least for now until we run out of space. And I apologize for how loud it is for you and smashing you with Lego. Let me show you the outline here. So we got red, green, white, yellow, blue. They didn't love blue. We got some empty ones, thank goodness. We've got black, gray, brown, animals. We got dark gray over there, and we've got a new set about to come out. So we'll get into that here, but I'll jump into the chat after I get these out. I'll dump it first so you can admire the pieces. We'll do another round. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this one. At least on... There we go. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take me forever. This is literally gonna take me forever, guys. But it's gonna be worth it. This is an investment, I like to say. Yeah, there's money in there. Literally and figuratively. Hey, Platty's here. Welcome, buddy. I still call you Platty, even though you changed your name. I'm going to go back through. If I miss anything in the chat that you'd like to talk about or that I didn't see, just throw it out there again. I don't mind it. I watched Greg's World for a bit. Just getting into Lego and Brickitect. Been really into F1 and Technic sets. Well, I just got an F1 Technic set. I haven't built it yet, of course, but we got it. We'll get around to it one day. Oh, someone left me a comment that I thought was really cool. They said to put that McLaren F1 car on the wall. And I was like, yes, that is the perfect thing to do. That way it doesn't take up any space. I was like, absolutely, that's what we need to do. So I'm gonna, dude, like right up here would be a great place. Can you imagine the McLaren like right there? Just like on the wall like that? I would love that. When I saw that and I was like, yes, that's exactly what the plan's going to be, because I don't have much shelf space left, but if I could get some type of system to put that on the wall, perfection. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just jump into this. We've got a couple big parts here. The boat pieces are coming out. I think I'm going to set these need to be in their own space. We'll just kind of set them off to the side for now, I suppose. This isn't too bad. Let me move you guys aside here. Rebuilding the Friends Downtown Bakery. I don't think I've seen that one. Don't get me wrong. I know people hate on Friends. I think they have some really good sets. And mini dolls, I think, are people's hang-ups, but there's some Friends sets that are fire. Oh, this one I think is going to have to get ran through again. I don't know if you can see it or not, but see the dust? I might have to scrub that one. That one's going to go into the hand washing portion of events. This one, it's blurry enough to be passable, I'd say. Yeah, that one's okay-ish. Pretty good for where we came from. If you go back and watch that original video, probably my favorite horse right here. Stunning, eh? There's some Western sets in here too, as you could probably tell. Yeah, I use a toothbrush and hot, like soapy water, just like dish soap. And then you just go over it and it fixes your problem up, no problem. Yeah, there's the Sheriff set. So this set I already have in my collection, so I'm definitely gonna build the Sheriff set and sell that. Recoup some of the costs of this. I think we could turn this into a profitable venture. Maybe. We got a shark in here. Let's go. Shark, we got horses. I got so many horses. There's another one. I love these tree trunks. They're so cool. Isn't that just a great piece? Very cool. Okay. We'll put that there and we'll start the process again. You guys ready to do another round? I'm just gonna keep doing this. Tomorrow, I'll have a video out for you guys tomorrow. It'll kind of be like what you're seeing now. But tomorrow is a big day for me because it's the last week of August and most of the kids are back to school, which means I'm going to do my annual Hershey Park run where I go and ride all the super scary coasters there while all the kids are in school. So I did it last year. I went the last week of August last year. It was a literal ghost town. I was just walking on to roller coasters all day and living out my wildest dreams. And it's like the only time of the year you can really do it. Like I tried doing it in May in past years, but the problem is they have all of these field trips there. So you end up being busier than it would be if you just went during the summer. But I found the last week of August before Labor Day, and tomorrow in Pennsylvania is going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. We're talking 70 degrees and sunny, not a cloud in the sky tomorrow, according to the weather right now. It'll be raining. I'm gonna go do my annual Hershey Park run. I'm gonna make a video of that, so I won't be in the Lego studio tomorrow, just as I go back to work. I'm taking a day off, but you got to, right? Like you gotta take advantage of this. So I'm just excited about that. If you don't know what Hershey Park is, it's in Hershey, Pennsylvania. The same people that make the chocolate that you may know and enjoy. If you've had Reese's before, it's like the Hershey brand. They have their own theme park and their coasters are, I won't say as good as Cedar Point, which is in Ohio, but it's right up there and it's like half the drive for me. So instead of driving for 4 hours, I drive 2 hours. So I'll leave like right after Clark gets on the bus. And you're probably wondering, like, well, why don't you take Clark? Well, it's the beginning of school, and he likes to go to the places like that, but he doesn't like to do the coasters that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So all I'm going to be riding are like the things that take you upside down, backwards, barrel rolling, like all of that's going to be happening, and I'm like stoked on it. So if you're going to be at Hershey Park tomorrow, let me know. We can hit some coasters together. I'll take you out for lunch at the smokehouse place. In my opinion, the best food there, although some people are saying there's a walking taco place that's like unbeatable. So we might have to try a walking taco tomorrow, right before I go on Great Bear and I throw up all over the people behind me. No, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Today and tomorrow, like the weather was really great and I was like, let's make it a Wednesday. I feel like that's gonna be, it's just gonna be me by myself there the whole day. I'll be walking on the roller coasters. Maybe not your thing. But I just love it. I'm kind of risk adverse in most cases, but like there's just something thrilling about a roller coaster. And I feel safe, so like that's not an issue. Like I was more scared to go zip lining than roller coasters, but then I found out like zip lining is no big deal. Platty says that red roof piece is only in 2 sets. Love that piece. It's in 6082, the Breathing Fortress, and 1906. Megisto's Tower. 2 fantastic sets. Which one do I have? I think I showed it. Is it, is this it? No, that's not it. Hold on. I have one of them probably. It may not have a manual for it though. I swear I saw at least a part of the set was built. Is that a bigger set? Probably under here. Not that one. Not that one. There it is. 6082, my friend. Read it and weep, Platty. Oh, God, everything's falling apart. Weep for me. Oh, I'm dropping all the manuals. So, there you go. That is a great set. I do need that base plate, though. That's the one you have, right? Is that the one? Because I might need to buy that from you, dude. Because I had the set, possibly, but I don't have that base plate. So we might have to make some transactions here so I can complete that, because it would be a tragedy to not have that. Or I could go on Bricklink if that's not the one, I suppose. I feel like that's going to be an expensive piece. That's the one. Okay. Cool, cool. I'll see what else I might need. Maybe we can do some trades and stuff if there's something that you need from my collection. Oh, we got another shield there. I missed that going into the minifigs. We'll put that into the armory. Another horse, of course. I'm probably going to have to leave you guys after I get through this pile here. I got to... Clarkman comes home like a starving Marvin, and he gets home at like 4:30, so I'm going to try to have dinner ready. And you guys already know it's Taco Tuesday, and I got to get some rice together. Like, it's going to be a whole thing, so we got to get that going. Got to do my house husband jobs. You might think it's sorting Lego. You got to keep the family fed, man. Have you seen what a hungry 10-year-old looks like? It's only going to get worse from here. So we gotta feed the man. But I've had fun with you guys today. I hope you've enjoyed my antics. Hopefully this stream was something that you found worth your while stopping in on. Maybe if you're watching this in the future, you were like, hey, that was kind of entertaining maybe. It was better than playing Watch Paint Dry Simulator, which is my favorite video game. It was hopefully better than that. I enjoy doing this. We should live stream from Hershey tomorrow. That'd be a stream. Wonder if I could stream on the coaster. I don't think so. I don't think they like that. I'll be at Hershey tomorrow. Favorite coaster to ride? Big fan of Great Bear. Wildcats Revenge. Great Bear. Great Bear is probably my favorite. You got to sit in the front though. Otherwise, you're just looking at the back of people's seats. That Great Bear is one of the ones where your feet are like, imagine this is the coaster seat and your feet are like this. So you're like dangling, you're dangling down like that. And it takes you all throughout like the park, and you're flying over like their little creek thing that they have. It's good. But if you're actually going to be there tomorrow, I'm creating 2 gray piles. Look for me. I'll be the guy kind of like running from coaster to coaster with my phone in my hand. Let's ride some stuff. We met a fan in Marty's in Ocean City, real sweet kid, and his dad. And then someone else left a comment and said, I saw you guys coming out of Marty's. It made my night. They never came up and said hi though. I'm like, what the heck, man? Probably afraid of Clarkman, the way he might bite, you know? You never know what Clarkmans could do. Maybe he didn't want to interrupt our evening, which is never the case. We'd be happy to say hi. One time we were in Ocean City, probably one of my craziest moments of like being a YouTuber. We were like lining up to take a family selfie, and like down by the Ferris wheel. And this family came up to us and they were fans, and they actually like took my phone and took our photo. We had our photo like taken by fans. And it was just like so wild that happened. I still can't believe it. Like, what are the chances of like the whole entire world that these people are here? It was pretty cool though. And it's always just the nicest people. It's always like a young kid and their parents, and the parents are always very sweet. It's just, that's who we got watching, I guess. It's very nice people. I think you reap what you sow, right? And if you put good out, good comes back. And I like to think you're all good peeps. I like to think so. Hey, we made it through that pretty quick, huh? That wasn't too bad. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, wait until Clark's a hungry 12-year-old. We might have to get a second refrigerator, Janelle. Clarkman is eating like as much as I eat now. It's crazy. Dude's, and like all of his clothes are like, he's outgrown everything. It's kind of wild. But yeah, the teenage years are going to be something else. That yellow panel wall piece is from Black Falcon's Fortress. See, we need Platty and Ed in here. They know everything. Or Black Knight's Castle, which is a holy grail of a castle. You're going to have to go back through and study all these parts, dude, because we do have a lot in here. Someone did leave me a comment that listed all the sets that they believe that we have. So I'm going to pin that in like a whole bunch of my videos, that way I don't lose it. And I'm going to try to systematically go through and see what we can build. And if I don't have the parts, I'm more than happy to bricklink them so we can get them together. I think this is just going to be so cool to go back and like recreate these things that I didn't have the opportunity to have when I was a kid. But this is proof that it's never too late to enjoy your childhood. Your childhood in Lego. It's here waiting for you. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that assembled. Maybe I'll take that apart. I don't know. We'll just throw that with the blue. Into the blues. And then we got our yellow here. Just the gray and the black are what are really stacking up here. But yeah, I'll probably come back on Thursday and do some more of this. I have some ideas for other videos that I want to do as well. I mentioned like talking about the Lego sets I want to buy. I can do that as a video when I'm doing this kind of stuff that's going to be super boring. But if you guys enjoy sorting with me, I'm happy to do this, as long as you don't mind my antics while we're chatting and stuff. Hopefully the shots work and whatnot. But yeah, green pieces are in. We'll get the browns, a few reds. Gosh, looking at this, it doesn't even seem like I put a dent in it. But just like in regular life, every little bit of progress is a little bit closer to your goals. Let's take these things out of here. And if you just stick with it, you can accomplish a lot of things. We'll put that in there. This piece I will clean. But there you go. That is, that's what we got done. Maybe we got halfway done. Oh gosh, it's so much. Again, a good problem to have. The best problem to have. Too much vintage Lego to go through. You see anything in here that's crazy? I mean, it's mostly just, we got another boat piece. We got a ton of boats. There's another horse. That's sick. That, like, today, that would be a sticker. That is so beautiful. Yeah, it's all here. So again, I'm just going through this. We're going to sort everything by color the way that we started it today. I just wanted to jump into this. Kind of ran out of time today, unfortunately, but I'll be getting back at it. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Hershey Park Day, but Thursday I'll be back and we'll keep going through this. Maybe I'll do a live stream that day too. Let me know if you'd like to see some more of this, me just kind of going through these and kind of goofing around while we make our progress through the great sort of the vintage bin. I do hope you folks have a great rest of your day. If you're having a Taco Tuesday, enjoy. If you're going to be at Hershey tomorrow, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll have a video out in the meantime, though, kind of showing this. You already saw it. But maybe if somebody wants to come back and watch this and they got an hour to burn that they have nothing else to do, this will be a little something for them to tune into. So on that, thank you guys so much for being here and for supporting my channel and everything during the drought. I really do appreciate everybody that watches this. Thank you for the support, the super chattos and everything. It's awesome. And I say in today's video, I'm really blessed to have you guys as the community here. It's awesome. And, I don't deserve it. So on that, thank you for being here and I'll see you all in the next video, stream, short, whatever it is. We'll see you in the next one.